All right. I think I'm live. There we go. Now I'm live. This YouTube and my recording thing, the delay between them is so far beyond. I don't know what y'all seeing right now. I may be picking my nose, digging under my arm, scratching my ass. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But what I am doing is muting myself. We have a show to talk about here. WWE No Mercy 2017, aka WWE Kickout Party 2017, in which we have to review it. This is a show that, as I watched it, I found myself getting more and more and more angry. Like, the more I watched it, the more angry I got. So, with that being said, I will say, I'm not sure if I'll do call-ins. I might. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. In the description section for you, we have things for you to follow me on. If you're new, subscribe. Drop a like on the gimmick because that's what all YouTubers say. I have a Twitter that's in there as well. You can follow me. Actually, that's on the screen. At Wyzatv. Discord in there if you want to like chat and shit. We got a chat room. Or if you want to support the channel, support the video via donation because of the crap that I just had to sit through and do a live watch party through. Dear God bless me for that. You can donate via PayPal. The link for that is also in the description. Let me pull up the show. Why is Enzo still talking? Let's pull up the show. I want to go right to, I just want WWE.com because I want to go top to bottom. I actually, for the first time in a very long time, I actually did watch the pre-show. But I forgot whose match was on the pre-show. Hold up, I'm getting to it. Oh, okay. My man, Elias Sampson. All right. So we're going to... Can we just talk about Braun and Brock right quick? Since that's like fresh on my mind, I want to talk about that. And I guess we'll work our way to the front. So we'll start hot. You know, and if people leave after the big matches, you know, so be it. But let's talk about this match. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say this match is dumb because. And that because would be, oh, he beat Braun with one F5. And while I do sympathize with your opinion, I trust me, I understand. There's something there that you can't overlook. And it's the fact that just before that F5, Brock kept hitting him with suplex after suplex after suplex. So he actually wore him down. He wore that big country boy down with them suplexes. When he went against Samoa Joe, that's different. Because Samoa Joe, it wasn't no suplexes. He just hit the F5 out of nowhere. And he won. Excuse me. So, I'm okay with how Brock won. The thing I'm not okay with is... I feel like the booking of this match and the booking of the entire show, which we'll get into, but I know what money sound like, and that's it. Let me see. Zach Attack, thank you for the support. WWE No Mercy, burn me like Kane burned Jim Ross. Or you could say Papa Shango. All right, never mind. Because then we got to go Papa Shango, Ultimate Warrior, and I don't know how many people are here either old enough to even remember that or have been around when that happened. But anyway, the thing that I didn't like as far as booking of it is I don't feel as though this match did anything for Braun. I don't feel like that. Braun's matches are very eventful. This match was more so of a strong man, two big, beefy guys just out-strengthen one another. That's what this was. And while that's okay because of who it is, I'm okay with that, but it's just not the Braun match. Again, in matches that Braun Strowman is in, he's just doing some off-the-wall, off-the-cuff stuff where tables are involved. And the crowd was chanting for tables. Got none of that. Ambulance involved. Throwing somebody... We got none of that. Ramp. Throw somebody off. Just... Braun just throwing people into shit. We didn't get any of that. This was very, very status quo. I do feel as though Brock did what he could to make Strowman look strong, but I don't think that this match was designed for Strowman to look strong. I feel like this match was kind of designed for Brock to... I don't even want to say overcome odds, because he didn't really overcome odds in this match. It was a very balanced match between the both of them. I do wish that Brock just put a little bit more into his move pool. Like, there's parts of this matches in which he could have worked more of an MMA style. Like, a lot of stuff was wide open for him to do that. For example, the Kimura lock that he had locked in, where I'm just like, Braun could just put his leg on the rope or his arm on the rope, but he had to wait for direction from Brock. And from that, Braun was just on top of him, like, sitting up, and you have Lesnar on his back. He could have just lifted his legs and put him in the triangle choke, and we didn't get that either. I'm like, we could transition into a lot of other things and make this match exciting. And the excitement level, man, it's just not what I expected. I expected so much more, because honestly, they can do so much more, and I just feel like they didn't. I don't know what they can do with Braun from here, because was it a decisive, dominant win for Brock? It wasn't dominant, but it was a straight-up win. Like, it wasn't like Joe where we could say, man, I want to see him and Joe go at it again, because Joe had him. In this, I didn't feel like Braun had him, and he just let it slip away. I didn't feel that way. As a matter of fact, I was more impressed with the Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar match than this one, because of the story told and because of where they wanted to go with it. I would say that this story or this match would make more sense if the build-up for it was something completely different than what Paul Heyman was saying. Paul Heyman's promos building up into this match, to me, made no sense, because it's like he was purposely making Braun feel superior. Like Brock was inferior. Like Brock just didn't stand a chance. And I'm like, that's not selling me on the match. Talk your guy up. He's the champion. He's the champion for a reason. He has all these accolades. Talk your champion up. Because even though Braun has so much in his favor, one thing that Braun doesn't have is experience. Big show experience. Big match experience. A diverse talent pool of experience. Braun doesn't have that. And I feel as though you can build up Braun as this monster, and he has all of these things in his favor as far as size, strength, and dominance. He has all of that in his favor. But Brock has something in his favor, which is that experience. Paul Heyman's promos were, Braun Strowman reminds me of Brock when he was coming up. Okay, I could buy into that, because that's how Braun is acting and that's how he's positioned. But if you want to sell me on it, it's real simple. It's real simple to sell me on it. Just say, but Braun, we won't have a repeat of what Brock Lesnar did to all of those legends. We won't have that repeat. Because this man is a badass with all these accolades, and he has experience now. Can you overcome experience? So that sets up a story in which you're wondering, Braun has all of this in his favor, but can he overcome experience? Because ultimately that's what beat him in this match. But that's not the story that was told. That's not the story that was laid out. I feel like they just missed so much on this match. And I feel like it's a shame. They missed so much on a lot of this pay-per-view. But for the match we all expected, because this is the one match we were hyped about, the match was fine, but I just feel as though it completely under-delivered. And I feel as though they missed the mark on what could have made this a special match. And it started, honestly, it started from the very first Paul Heyman promo. I could not get into this match because of Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman could not sell me on this match because he wasn't selling me on the right thing. And honestly, I feel like that's a shame. For these two guys, that's a shame. By the way, fuck Brock Lesnar because all the guy does is suplex. Oh, God. Should I talk about this? Yeah, I said I'm going to start from the... Oh, God. All right. Oh, God. Enzo and Neville. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm just going to put up... We did a live watch party. I'm just going to put up my reaction to it. Okay? Enzo is now your new Cruiserweight champion. I'm going to take my live stream. I'm not going to take it down. I'm going to take my live stream. I'm going to chop out that part so you guys can see my reaction to it. And I'm going to upload it separately. I'm not reviewing this match. This match could go fuck itself. John Cena versus Roman Reigns. The Roman and the Reigns. This was what you call, essentially, this is a mirror match. In which you have John Cena versus Samoan John Cena. In a match in which, as it was going on, or in the very beginning, I said, this match is going to be a match. It's going to be an infinite loop of kickouts. Because that's what Cena does. And now you have Samoan John Cena. He's going to kick out of everything too. So now Cena, now you know how it feels to get your shit kicked out of. And that's what we got. Now, people are going to say that this wasn't a great match. It wasn't an exciting match. XYZ. Again, I understand, and I can sympathize with you completely. That's not what you should expect coming into this match. John Cena can put on a good match depending on his dancing partner. If he has a dance partner that could wrestle a faster paced match, he can hold his own and he can keep up with them. But that's not his particular style. You look at Roman Reigns, you have a mirror match. Roman Reigns, you put him in there with a guy that can wrestle a fast-paced style. He can hold his own. He can keep up with them. But that's not his style. So you have two guys whose style mostly resembles strength and strikes. And trying to bust out a move here and there. That's what you were getting. Nothing about them is fast-paced. Or exciting. I got the match that I thought I was going to get. This is exactly what I thought I was going to get out of this match. I wasn't disappointed at all. I figured it would just be a lot of wrestling, a lot of kickouts, John Cena going for shitty spots. You know, we did get a nice big spot off the one announce table to the other where Roman speared Cena through the table. I mean, we got that. To me, it was a fine match. I was okay with it because I got what I expected. I'm not mad at it. But the one thing I am mad at, in which WWE missed its mark, again, this show is just a show of missing marks. I could, in every single match, I could point out a mark that they missed. They had the opportunity tonight to have someone come out and make a name for himself. Let me give you an example. For anybody here, now if you're watching my review, that means you have to be a hardcore wrestling fan. And you likely have watched the UK tournament. So you know who Pete Dunne is, and you know what he did to make a name for himself. After the first round, after the first day, everybody's up on the stage. They're clapping it up. They're there for like the end of the first day ceremony or end of the first round ceremony. Everybody's completely off guard. Pete Dunne's next match is supposed to be against Danny Burch. They're up on the stage, clapping it up. Pete Dunne just comes and clocks him, drops his ass. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Because fuck you. And instantly, just like that, it made him stand out above everyone else. It made him the villain. It made him the draw. It made your attention go to him. Instantly. You got Triple H in the back. He crosses Pete Dunne. And instead of getting in his face like Regal did, he said, all right, good way to make a name for yourself, kid. That's what you do. So here you have Roman Reigns, who could have destroyed John Cena after the match, which he didn't. And I'm okay with that. But you have it where Cena's in the match. He gives a bow to the crowd. No promo. Okay. He's going through the ropes. He's looking back at the ring. All this stalling. The camera angle is set up perfectly to show the ramp for somebody to come down. They didn't take advantage. John Cena goes up the ramp when his music starts. Slow. And in my mind, I'm like, somebody, please, somebody come out and spear him. Sting. Anybody. Hit him from behind with a bat. Somebody do something. He's right there wide open. And it's a moment that you won't get again to capitalize on John fucking Cena. And nothing happens. He gets up to the ramp. He starts going toward the back. And then he turns around to look back at the crowd again. He does his gimmick salute and nobody comes out. I gave the Pete Dunne example for a reason. Now, granted, Pete Dunne can't do this because he's not exclusive to WWE. But I just want you to imagine Cena's doing his fucking salute and Pete Dunne just comes and cleans him, drops him. Then he throws him off the ramp because fuck you. We're not going to write you off on your time. We're going to write you off the way I want to write you off. Comes out and makes a name for herself. This way, you write Cena off, and when he comes back, he has a feud ready for him. But what do we get with WWE? Absolutely nothing. We don't take advantage of this situation. Even if Roman came out, because, hey, Roman, you just beat John Cena. Both of y'all said y'all don't have respect for one another. When he reaches out to shake your hand, smack that shit, give him one of these. When he reaches out to shake your hand, pull his hand in, clothesline him. When he shakes your hand, when he goes in to shake your hand, fuck out the way. Or, when he goes to bow, clean him up. And then kick him out your yard because it's your yard. He wants you to be big match Roman Reigns? Well, be big match Roman Reigns. Get him the fuck up out your yard. Simple. You gotta go. Didn't even do that. There's so much they could have did with just this ending. And to get absolutely nothing, it just tells me just how out of touch this company is with what can work. Let's look at NXT TakeOver where you got Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. They milked that whole time where they was leaving. They milked that whole ending. End credit came up. They still milking it. And then you get your heel turn and it huge reaction. But they don't take advantage here. Like, you can't send people home happy all the time. This fucking company, man. It's so fucking dumb. The women's match. I'm okay with this women's match. I'm okay with the win. I'm okay with how Alexa won. Would I have rather seen Nia Jax win? Sure, but her title reign would have been short because Asuka's going to be at the next pay-per-view. TLC. Personally, I want Asuka to debut on TLC and just win the title automatically. Like, that's some IWC shit to say, but that's honestly how I feel. If you're not going to strap it on to Nia, That means that you're holding her off for a reason. Let that reason be that. And then have Nia down the line be the one to dethrone Asuka. Otherwise, I don't see the point in any of this. I really don't see the point. I don't see the point in Bayley being in this match, other than eating the pin. I don't see the point in Emma being in this match. I don't even see the point of this match, honestly. Alexa Bliss won. Again, I'm okay with it. Enzo's match tonight really killed me. It really killed me. Oh, here's a match I already ranted on, and I, pretty much did a review on it. It's on the channel. Go check the goddamn thing out. Tag team match: Ambrose and Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Cesaro lost some teeth in this match. This was a good match because of Sheamus and Cesaro, not Ambrose and Rollins. To me, honestly, I feel as though Ambrose and Rollins did nothing in this match. Ambrose became John Cena, where he's kicking out of literally everything, and everything he had no business kicking out of, he's kicking out of it, only to win with a fucking double arm DDT. I'm not talking about this match. I already ranted on it. Just go check out that video. You're probably going to be too lazy to check it out anyway, so I don't give a fuck. Oh, God, it gets worse. Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt. Yo. Why Bray Wyatt lose this match? He absolutely... This is a match that was supposed to have Finn be able to stand out and say, oh, the demon doesn't define me. I'm better than the demon. I'm the one that created the demon, so that makes me more dangerous than the demon. Finn Balor got his ass kicked in this match from top to fucking bottom. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Only to just out of nowhere coup de Gracie win? Like, he got wrecked in this match. Why is Bray Wyatt losing match? If you at least let Finn Balor look strong in this match, at least give me some back and forth in this. You gave me none of that. No back and forth in this match. No back and forth in that tag title match. Bray Wyatt dominated this match and got whoop-a-dooed by Demon Whoop-a-doo without the demon. Just match layout, book it. I just don't understand what this does for Finn. And it does nothing but kill Bray Wyatt. Even though he's been dead. But he did everything perfectly in this match. Like, from the time they came out, and Balor's over there posing, flaring his goddamn jacket collar all stupid. Bray attacks him. STO on the table. Balor, your babyface, is fucking retreating. As a face, he should be fighting through the refs to come back. But no, he's actually fucking leaving. And Bray had to talk him back to the ring. It just, none of this made sense. None of this made any... That's your babyface. Finn Balor, your babyface. Literally walking away. Literally, who booked this shit? Who? Miz and Jason Jordan. To me, this match was just okay. Jason Jordan has had... It's just okay. I don't... Miz won. Elias Sampson... Oh, God. In this picture, he looks like Seth Rollins. Elias Sampson won. Guess he's going to be setting up for a match with Apollo Crews. I mean, with Titus O'Neil next. Elias Sampson still continues to impress, but they're still not putting him in position to make noise. He's impressive, but they're not doing anything with the guy. Let me see if there's any super chats for me to read, and then I'm going to go fuck off. Let's see. Restore chat. No super chats, no support. All right, I'm going to go fuck off now. Y'all have a good night. This show sucked. What can I do?